Hello friend. Texas farmers trap more than 2 million feral hogs each year. But what happens after the catch?
Oh no!
How do they transport and process these pigs without anyone noticing? Step inside the secret factories turning destructive pests into food. Let's be real for a second. If you've never lived around these things, it's impossible to explain how much everybody in rural Texas hates them. These aren't the pink cartoon pigs. These are black, hairy, tusk-slinging bulldozers that can hit 40 miles an hour, pop out 10 piglets twice a year, and turn a perfect cornfield into a dirt parking lot overnight. The USDA says they cost American farmers $2.5 billion a year, and Texas eats the biggest chunk of that bill. Fly a thermal drone over any county south of I-20 after dark and it looks like the entire screen is on fire with heat signatures. It's an invasion and it never sleeps. So how do you fight something that outnumbers, outruns, and outsmarts most hunters? You cheat. You cheat like a fraternity on bid day. Farmers weld together these massive steel corral traps, the size of a backyard pool. Then they dump in the most diabolical bait on planet Earth, regular corn, mixed with strawberry jello powder and the cheapest beer they can buy at the gas station. They seal it in buckets, let it ferment for 5 days until it smells like roadkill and regret. Then they lay a Hansel and Gretel trail straight to the front gate. The hogs can't resist it. They bring the whole family, the cousins, the weird uncle, everybody shows up. We watched 5 nights of infrared footage speed up in 30 seconds and it looked like Black Friday at Walmart. And then, at 2:14 in the morning, 28 hogs and one very confused armadillo wearing the bait bucket like a space helmet all pile in for the free buffet. Gate slam shut, the squealing is exactly what you think it is. The party's over. Next morning, the sun comes up red over the mesquite. dust clouds rolling in as the crew shows up on ATVs. They back these plain white trailers up with no logos, no markings, just refrigerated boxes on wheels, and load everything up calm and quiet. Two hours of back roads later, they roll up to a building that looks like Apple built a hospital in the middle of nowhere. Giant steel doors slide open, lights hit you like you just got pulled over by the mothership. And from this moment forward, every single thing that happens is USDA inspected. Gloves, hairnets, booties, the whole 9 yards. The first thing inside is testing. They pull blood, scan for diseases nobody wants anywhere near a dinner plate, brucellosis, trichinella, pseudorabies, you name it. About 8 to 12% of the loads light up red. When that happens, the entire batch gets walked to a side room. You don't see flames, you don't need to. There's just a soft hiss of steam and a little note on screen that says, "Rejected for public safety." That's the part nobody posts on Instagram, but it's the reason the rest of us can eat without glowing in the dark. Wild boars that pass quality control are transferred to the processing line. Stainless steel everywhere, guys in white coats trimming meat that's dark red, almost purple, because these pigs spent their whole lives ripping up roots and sprinting from coyotes. %3 fat, loaded with iron and omega-3s. It looks nothing like the pale stuff in the grocery store cooler, and it tastes like the wild actually tastes. Vacuum sealed, slapped with a simple Texas wild boar USDA inspected label, and out the door before most of us finish our coffee. "48 hours later, that exact same meat is living two completely different lives. And this is where it gets hilarious. On one side, you've got college kids lined up outside a food truck on Guadalupe, $12 for wild boar tacos because it sounds cooler than ground beef, and they've got a 2 p.m. class to make. On the other side, you've got some influencer on a Dallas rooftop in sunglasses that cost more than my truck, arranging a $60 charcuterie board like it's modern art, and captioning it "Sustainable Luxury." Same pig, same 2 days. One plate costs Whataburger money, the other costs Birkin bag money. The same animal that was tearing up a soybean field like it had a personal vendetta 3 nights ago. That's Texas in a nutshell, man. We take the absolute worst nuisance on the planet, run it through a system that's cleaner than most hospitals, and somehow end up with food that shows up everywhere, from gas station taquerias to places that won't even let you in without a reservation. Circle of Life, Lone Star Edition. So next time you're at a barbecue joint and the menu brags about wild boar sausage, or you see it on a fancy board next to fig jam and $20 0-cent crackers, just smile and remember, somewhere out there, a farmer is high-fiving his buddies because one less hog just wrecked his corn, and you're the one who helped pay for the Jell-O and beer. Drop a hog emoji if you've ever lost a crop, a lawn, or your sanity to these things. Or drop one if you're just here for the $12 tacos and the absolute plot twist of where they came from. Either way, smash that subscribe button, because next time we're heading to Louisiana to find out why an alligator suddenly costs more than Wagyu and who's actually eating it. See you all then.